Hey everyone, it is the Crazy Keto Girl. If this is your first time on my channel, I've lost 121 pounds so far following a ketogenic diet, and today I'm actually at Patrick's house. You've seen him in the video of me working out at the gym. He's my trainer. I'm actually at his house to do a podcast with him and his roommate. The title of their podcast is Life as We Know It. He talked a little bit about it in that video, and I'm hoping that you guys will get to see part of it here, and then you'll probably get to see the whole thing on their channel because they have it available on a number of things, but I will go ahead and talk to them about it when we get in there. I'm kind of nervous. I've never done a podcast before or anything like that. Haven't really done anything for anybody else's channels or anything like that either, so a little bit nervous, but we're gonna go in and kill it. So come along, let's go inside and meet Patrick's roommate. I haven't met him before, and kill this podcast. I am actually here with, we got Patrick. You guys have all already met Patrick.
Indeed.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Jacob, the one and only, the fantastic.
And we're going to do a podcast for their channel, Life as We Know It. Did you want to do the quick rundown again on what it is as far as a podcast, like what you guys are doing? You got it? You got it? Who wants to do it?
Go ahead, bud. I got it.
All right.
All right, Life as We Know It podcast is kind of like, well, when we both got out of the Marine Corps, we were both like pretty like self-entitled people, and which is not a healthy mindset to have. So what we pretty much had to do was open our minds and like to the other views of the world. So Life as We Know It is kind of like really appreciating the many different perspectives of life and the problems that people go through in life, and we just try to figure it out and talk through it and kind of like bring back rhetoric, which I feel like is like a lost art in today's society. That's like a rough rundown. Anything you want to add, bud?
Let's get it.
All right, so I'm actually not going to share the entire podcast because that wouldn't be very fun. So you can see part of it here, but if you want to see the whole thing, I'll put a link down below to their channel so you can go check it out there. And so here we go.
Well, I stream it live through OBS,
Okay.
so it's just goes straight on.
Okay, so there is no editing.
There's no editing.
Yeah, so
I use
is-
editing.
Is this a no swear words sort of show?
you-
No. You gotta be careful.
Basically, as long just
You can say honestly anything.
yeah, just realize that you said it because everybody else knows too.
Like if you like say you go on here and you're just racist, I'm not gonna like stop you. I'm just gonna be like, wow.
I definitely said
This
some
chick,
stuff.
man.
We've definitely put ourselves out there on this podcast. Like,
Yeah, we can run for president now for sure.
Oh, you can't run for president now?
Absolutely not. All right, Pat. You know you starting this or?
I mean,
of course.
Because I'm gonna press start and then
Hold on one second.
I'm pretty.
get your mind right.
Hold on one second.
I mean, no editing's a little intimidating. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for a year, but I can like edit myself, so it's.
No, you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Just you forget you're even doing it. We're just having a conversation.
I just don't
You're not gonna sound worse than me. So
If I can forget that we're filming my workout, I'm pretty sure I can make this
Yeah.
happen. Because that's a lot more awkward.
Yeah, I have a hard time doing that.
Like filming
Like,
work, especially like as a big girl, like that's just awkward. Like everybody's already looking at you anyway. Like, what is this chick doing? And then now she's recording herself.
she's showing off those.
Like,
cards.
yeah.
I just feel like
The gun show is coming.
I just feel like
Gotta
I'm
save
always
up for that
huge
permit.
Douche.
You feel like a huge douche.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I know I'm good. I know. I'm gonna watch the playback later. It's gonna be great.
I haven't done it in a long time. The only time I really record my workouts is if I'm like in an apartment gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that way like no one's usually there, and if there is someone there,
LA
You
Fitness
see?
is crowded, man.
Yeah.
Alright,
That one that I moved to at nights, it's crazy crowded at like 5 o'clock.
Okay, because everybody gets off work and then goes
Yeah.
to the gym.
You got your intro ready in your mind?
It's episode 43 or 44?
3.
3?
43. You gonna bring the heat?
Yeah, but I'm just going to,
That's not the heat, bro. I don't know what anybody told you.
I'm just thinking about the angle.
It's like.
Sounds like freaking Napoleon Dynamite. Need some chapstick real bad.
No, seriously, everything in my body, well, my lips and my hands, everything just got so dried out in like the past like 2 or 3 days.
Oh dang, you're like cracking.
Yeah. I know.
It seems like your hands are swelling though.
Yeah, I don't know why, but then I got on my lip too earlier today.
Okay, you guys ready?
I don't know what's happening to me.
You ready, bud?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. More live.
What's up, guys? Episode 43 coming in hot. Myself, as usual, Patrick. and old boy Jacob. We get a special guest this week. A dear friend, the Crazyketogirl.
Hey guys.
Thanks for coming on, Tara.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna. Oh.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna dive right into this because why waste time? So obviously, with Life as We Know a podcast, there's like kind of three things that I brought up a lot in the past episodes that we try to grow. One being our intelligence, one being our spirituality, and one being our physical well-being. And so I'm excited to have you on the podcast because obviously you've made long strides in your physicality and your journey on it. And I'm excited to hear about it and how you did it, how it was going through it mentally and physically. I guess spiritually too, maybe like your soul, maybe some dark times, I don't know, but like, tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, well, I've been doing keto for a little bit over a year, which is how I've lost 121 pounds so far. I started out, I was nearly 500 pounds when I started. Mm-hmm. So I got to my heaviest, was at 477 pounds, and I kind of just, like, cried. Because you get to a point where you just can't be weighed unless you go somewhere specifically that has scales big enough. And so you just don't know, and you're, like, kind of able to be complacent and just be like, oh, it's probably fine. Mm-hmm. And so when I actually weighed myself, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I have to do something, because if I don't, I'm literally probably going to die in like 10 years. So.
Now, I guess like the first question just with that, and I think a lot of people would say, is like, and don't take this the wrong way, it's like, how come it took to getting to 477 for it to like click in your head to be like, it's time for me to change? I
think with everything, like, you kind of have to just get, I don't want to say rock bottom, but kind of like you have to get to that point where it just finally clicks. I mean, you have drug addicts, alcoholics, everybody, like, they know what they're doing is terrible for them. They know they're wrecking their bodies. They know it's not ideal, but like, they still have to get to that point.
I shouldn't do too much.
Yeah. You still get to that point where you're finally like, okay, like, it's gone too far. Like, I can't continue this way anymore. And that's kind of where I had to get. And then, it still did take a while. I mean, like, my whole life I've been big. I was a big kid. Mm-hmm. By the time I graduated high school, I weighed 360 pounds. Yeah. So that was always just life as I knew it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I definitely, nice.
Yeah. Tied that in there.
Yeah. Watch, and I have a feeling, because I'm getting kind of motivated right now, just like going through this podcast. I'm like, we're probably gonna be good. We're probably gonna be shit hot next week about social media. But yeah, social media is a fucking pain in the ass for me. Sorry for cussing out.
Gotta bleep This is a family show. No. It's fine.
They're gonna be like, that kid cursed a lot.
That's probably like a number one critique, is that we cuss a lot. Well, actually, we've gotten better.
No, we're good, but earlier I counted, you said 8 words, and 4 of them were the F word.
Watch my video get flagged. Thanks, guys.
We haven't got flagged.
Delete your whole account.
You gotta, like, spread the message and spread the positivity and, like, support everybody else around you, because that's really when you're gonna, like, find that community of people and find your little niche and your tribe of people that are also trying to do the same thing you are.
I like that.
Nice.
I like that. So you did good. On the spot, too. That was good.
Just don't be afraid to fail. I think that's it. Don't be afraid to fail, because that's why people don't start. It's because they're like, well, I'm probably not gonna make it.
And I that's like so important, because it goes back to like the whole just do it thing, where it's like you're just doing it, but it's like, know that you're probably gonna fail a couple times.
Right.
It's gonna suck. You're gonna have bad days, but that's okay, because that's just life. Enjoy the club.
Progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
There you go.
Amen.
Alright guys, so I am back home after doing the podcast with Patrick and Jacob, and it was so fantastic. I'm so glad that they had me on. I had a lot of fun hanging out with them, and Hopefully we can do it again sometime, but if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing so that you get all of my content. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you want to see the entire podcast uncut, you can find it on their channel. I'll put the link in the description below, so go ahead and go check it out. And until the next video, remember to take it one meal at a time, one workout at a time, one day at a time. You got this.